Hi, it's Dr. Jenn here, and today's video is about akathisia. Akathisia is a movement disorder with a sense of inner restlessness and agitation, and you often can have uncontrollable movements, including rocking, pacing, shifting your weight, and the movements do not bring you any relief from that sensation of feeling like you need to move. And with akathisia, unfortunately, can come some suicide or self-harm ideation. I think akathisia is one of the most intense and severe symptoms that we can experience going through benzo withdrawal or bind. I experienced it off and on, and it certainly was a challenge. I coped with it by walking. I walked and walked and walked and walked and walked and just had to hold on. I had to remind myself that one day it would come to an end. Now, there are some medications that can supposedly help with akathisia that the medical community uses, and those three drugs most commonly prescribed are benzodiazepines, mirtazapine, and propranolol. And if you are tapering and you get akathisia, going back up in your dose is not a good idea because of that phenomenon called kindling, but also going up in dose may not alleviate you of the akathisia. Same as if you were already off and now you have akathisia, because it can manifest after we stop the medication. And going back on reinstating may not alleviate you of the akathisia. Mirtazapine is an antidepressant in its own class, and it has its own withdrawal syndrome in a lot of people. There are quite a few people in the benzo community who do use it for sleep, because in low doses it acts more like an antihistamine than it does an antidepressant. But please just know, if you're going to go the mirtazapine route, I think it's wise for everyone to be educated with all the facts. Know that some people have a bit of a struggle to get off their mirtazapine. Same with propranolol. It is a beta blocker, and some people do use it for the tachycardia, the heart palpitations, and whatnot in benzo withdrawal. But it can have a bit of a withdrawal syndrome itself. Not everybody will experience not everybody will experience a withdrawal experience from mirtazapine or propranolol. But we got into our situations with the benzodiazepine most likely because we weren't educated. So please educate yourself about any adjunct medication that you take. The way that doctors diagnose akathisias, they use something called the Barnes Akathisia Scale. And there's a list of questions, and you answer them. And please know that some people in the community, in the benzo community, feel like they have akathisia, but it might not be true akathisia. Like restless legs is not true akathisia, because you can relieve yourself of those pins and needles in kind of restless feeling by actually moving your legs. That's not true with akathisia. True akathisia, you cannot, the movement doesn't relieve you of those intense feelings. And I think so many people have this big fear around akathisia that they are concerned that maybe they have that and they've got this symptom or that symptom, and now they're very worried, oh no, this is akathisia, when it may not be akathisia after all. So it's good to get educated, and it's good to talk to people who have had akathisia, who have gotten through it, and they can tell you what helped them. They can give you some advice, hold your hand in your heart so that you're not alone. And I think that's some of the best medicine in the world. So if you do have akathisia and you want to talk to somebody who's been there and recovered, feel free to book a session with me or join my support group. We're always focusing on those 4 cornerstones of well-being that are the solution to health and happiness and healing. But please do reach out. Don't suffer in benzo withdrawal or bind alone. Find people who will listen, find people who can understand, and people that you feel safe with, and people that can comfort you, because you are going to get through this. Benzo withdrawal is a season, a very uncomfortable season, but it will come to an end. And if you are experiencing akathisia, my heart goes out to you. But please know, you can get through it. As horrible as it is, you can get to the other side of it. So please, hold on, breathe, keep going, and please don't do anything that is going to hamper your healing or get in the way of your healing. Until next time, from my heart to yours, keep going. And remember, I am safe, I am healing, I will recover. Till next time.